right. And we're streaming. Are we live? I don't know. I got one of these. I don't know if we're alive. We're going to find out. This is our first time. Full system reboot. We got something new going on right here. We might be coming in better quality than normal. It's going to be pretty cool. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. All right, let's get over here. Hey. What's good, everybody? What is good? You noticed something. I'm not sure if you noticed this, but we are actually streaming in 1080p. Whoa. Crazy. I know. I'm overwhelmed as well, my folks. I am overwhelmed as well. It's going pretty good. Quality looks great. Right? I'm not gonna say my secret yet because I still have flour. Okay, guys, I make this is not my main job. I make pizza, so like I got flour all over me from making pizza earlier today. So let's see, how's it going? Quality looks great. No entendido and no habla inglés. Bye. Sorry, I only speak the English. I can read other things, but I only speak the English. My apologies. So those of you who have not thumbs down me yet, please go ahead and leave one of those thumbs up because it makes me very, 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 very happy. 6-string strangler. 6-string strangler. That sounds like a terrible name for a psychopath. 6-string stranger. 6-string. That is such a hard word. 6-string stranger. I hope you get there soon. All right. We gonna get paid this Monday? Dude, you are asking the wrong man. I am just a humble dude that lives out in Buffalo, New York, nowhere near Manila, with a location of freedom. I couldn't give you a solid answer on that, my dude, so I do apologize if that is not the greatest answer you wanted to get today. So, before I get started, before I get going, I want to definitely mention, hey, let's get those likes going first and foremost. Secondly, I want to definitely mention the rules of the channel reviews. You know, magic fingers. The rules. All right, so I do have some rules. I do have some little near to Niagara Falls. Oh, man. You live in Buffalo. We probably run into each other maybe once or twice if you see me walk around here. Shh, separate. Don't tell everybody. Jeez. So the rules to the game here is essentially when I go to do reviews, you have got to be here. If you're not here when your name is called, you will be skipped over. You have 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds to answer, and if you do not answer within those 30 seconds, of course, I'm going to be taking in consideration that there is a 15-second delay between me and here. If you don't answer within 30 seconds, however, I'm going to skip you. But the other rule is I'm only going to take in people requesting reviews as soon as I type it into the chat, which is located right here. You guys know where the chat is. But as soon as I type in the chat, the list is open. That's when you're going to come in and you're going to request your review once. Keep it to one, because if you're just constantly me, one person, you're going to push all these other people in, and I'm going to miss somebody. And we don't want to miss anybody. That's the thing. We're not going to miss anybody. I don't want to miss one person. But when the list is closed, don't ask for a review at that point in time, because honestly, I won't see it. I'm expecting to see things in the conversation over on the side here. You talking to each other, discussing how you can better improve your channels, learning from what I'm saying, because everything that I tell people on here does translate to your own channel as well. So don't think of it just being, I won't know what to do until he reviews me. Look at your channel while I'm reviewing you, because you never know what I'll be going over, if it's going to be relevant to what your channel's going through as well. So think about that. But just adhere to those rules and we'll be happy. But I do have to mention this one last rule. If you just do that me thing, I will skip over you because it's not nice. So that being said, I'm going to pop this out. Hey, it worked. Okay, I'm going to pop that out. Now I can watch you guys. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Pop that out and we can all have a good time. So I'm going to type in the chat. List is open. That's when you guys are going to do it. I'm going to put a 30-second timer up on a wall here. 30-second timer. Always wants to stop. Always wants to give me 30 seconds to Mars for some reason. All right, so I'm going to type in a chat. You guys see this? List is open. Boop. So as you can see, it's a randomized wheel, so I'm not going to be picking favorites here, all right? All right. Cruzy. Also, I want to know if my audio's coming in okay, my dudes, because I just had to redo all of my settings on this and issues. My channel is not terrible. No matter what your channel is, terrible or not, it will always get a review. So I'm going to, can I have a review? Stupid. There we go. I hate my computer sometimes. All right. Oops. Stop. Sorry, guys. My headset's a little down right now. Stop. There we go. All right. So we got Mess Games. There you are. Techno Trend. Daniel GTDBS. The boss. That's what we're going to say. All right. Money Man. It's an interesting name. Brawly Sephiroth. Lambo. Okay, he said my audio is fine. Audio's well. Audio's good. Did I like Freedom Island? I watched it. It was interesting. I'm not going to give like my 110% like review of it, but I will tell you that it was quite interesting because I don't want to review it like that, man. All right, let's give this a little spinny spoon. Spooner. Spin, spunner. Hey, Mega Miner and Gamer Clash Boy. Mess Games. How are you doing today? You have just a reader cheat. I know that's not even the word. And I'm hearing myself as an echo, and it's driving me crazy. And it must be driving you guys crazy. My apologies, my dudes. Mess Games. Mess Games. Are you here? Now, I can see if it's going to pop up on here. And I didn't mean to pause myself. There we go. I did it again. Meant to do it. All right, Mess. Let's go to the channel. I'm going to pop this over here because I don't trust people. All right. You're clear. Not your fault, but we've had issues in the past. All right. A little waffle man. I like it. Okay, so hold up. I'm going to turn up my headset so I can hear what you guys are hearing because my headset's low. I have one of them Turtle Beaches that pick up everything. What is good? Burger King? I was hearing an echo. It's me then. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about a lot of different things. First thing I want to say is I'm noticing your channel is a Minecraft channel, but I'm not really getting that from your banner. Your banner kind of just says Mess Games. Doesn't really give me an idea of what you do or what is your channel's really about. I mean, like, it's good to keep it nice and simple, I guess, but usually on Minecraft channels, we kind of, especially channels that are specifically designed towards Minecraft, the banner kind of reflects that in some way or form or fashion, just having it somewhere around there. I do not mind it, though. Simple and clean is always a nice way to go for a banner. Just think about that. But the other thing I want to make mention of the banner is you might not see it, but I can see it's pixelated right behind the purple by the where the line is right here. You're getting some pixelation issues right here. And I'm not exactly sure what that's all about, but I'm pretty sure that your back image is not as big as your front image. So probably redesign that just a little bit so it pops out a little bit more and doesn't give that little weird wonky wiggly whap. So let's talk about your uploads, popular uploads, Minecraft PE Prison. looking all nice. Your front page actually looks really good, dude. I'm not going to lie. Minus this, of course. But, I mean, your front page looks really good. And, unfortunately, because I now have Windows 10, I can no longer do my my source code trick that I showed you guys because you wonderful YouTubers forcing me to use their really crummy redesign. So, let's go to the About section. Aha! A place where you need work. It says, hey, welcome to my channel where we play all kinds of games on this channel. Well, after looking at your front page, that's not very true now, is it? If you're new, if you knew, subscribe to see this amazing videos. So you have some grammatical issues there. Not entirely a terrible thing to be suffering from, but it definitely does show. So what I want to say in here is I want to hear you talk about your channel, what your channel is actually about. Who are you? What do you actually do? What is your upload schedule? What type of content do you provide? What can you tell us about yourself that no one really knows outside of YouTube? What can you do on YouTube that's going to set you apart from every other Minecraft player out there? Next thing I want to make mention is if you new, subscribe to see this amazing videos. The grammar structure ability on that sentence is the grammar structure on that sentence is a little fragmented. So I would definitely if you're having issues with possibly writing anything, I always recommend downloading Grammarly. It's a free app on anything. Honestly, I would recommend doing it. It definitely helps you fill in any of the blanks, any of the grammatical mistakes you make on any type of application or anything you fill out in that matter. I use it all the time because I'm not going to say I'm not going to say I'm the best person to write out stuff, but I do have my mistakes. The next thing I want to make mention of is you have no social media. There is none. Zip, zero, nada, nope. The issue behind having no social media, you're 19, well then you fix this, my man. You have no social media connected. You're not connected on Twitter, not on Facebook, not on anything that else that could be possibly relevant to your channel that's going to help you out. I definitely recommend hopping on Twitter. It's a good way to communicate with not only to other people who do the same thing as you, but also communicate to developers. Developers are actually a great resource to get a hold of and talk to while you're doing any type of thing on YouTube, especially if you do video games. When I play video games, I contact a lot of developers on Twitter, not just arbitrarily, hey, can I get your game? But talk to them. They make them feel like their work is being appreciated. Because a lot of times developers just go, oh, I guess I'm done. But I mean, like the way you can make a person feel appreciated is by contacting the developer that on any point and just discuss like, hey, this was actually pretty cool. I really like this, and either they'll like your stuff and they'll take a peek at it sometimes. It's just a matter of communication and using your social media aspect. But without that, it's not going to help you. And you say you have Twitter, but it's not here. You want to put it in your links section. Without it there, I have no way to get to your Twitter and be able to scrutinize it equally. Let's take a look at the playlist. The playlists are okay, but according to your playlist, you only have 15 videos, which after looking at your front page, I don't think you do. I would believe you have more. Shut up. I would believe you have more than 50. Yeah, you definitely have more than 15 videos. I can tell you that because each row is 6, and after 3 rows, we are at 18 videos. Where are all your playlists? You definitely want playlists for your channel for a couple reasons. One, it helps people streamline your stuff if they're coming to visit your channel and they want to see something new or cool or unique and whatnot, and they're like, oh, you made more of these, and they can watch the rest of them. Another thing is it also gathers a group of videos into one resource underneath one type of search term or give me a second. Underneath one type of search term or general like keyword or phrases. That way it ties it to your channel. So like, to give you an example, if someone were to type in Doki Doki Literature Club Frosted Fricks. That's the name of my channel. I can guarantee the first thing that's going to show up on the search engine is not my individual videos, but the whole playlist, which has all of my Doki Doki playthrough in it. So playlists are actually really good to have, but don't just have one video in a playlist, because then it's a kind of a pointless playlist. You want your people to you want people to come visit your channel and streamline your stuff. So the more that are in the playlist, the better potential people are going to be viewing the rest of your things. I have a series right now called The Detention. It's not. I finished it last year sometime, and people are still watching the whole thing. I get comments on it. Like one day, I got a comment on every single one of the videos from one person because they were streamlining everything. So I recommend it. Playlists are definitely a thing. I do like the thumbnails, but I don't like the thumbnails, and here's why. Why? The problem with the thumbnails is that they are cool for the most part, but your live streaming ones, and I'm not sure if you noticed this, or your MCP factions, I'm not sure if you noticed this, but they all kind of, sort of look the same. Your prison, especially your prison server one, is the thumbnails are actually identical. The only thing different is the number, and that's not entirely a good way to go. I do a lot of Let's Plays myself. I do a lot of streaming myself, and one thing I definitely would say is always switch up your thumbnails. Thumbnails are going to be your go-to thing, because that's what separates your channel from every other channel. It's sort of like the cover of your own book, your poster, your billboard. And you want people to see that you're uploading individual and unique things. Without that actually being done on your channel, if you were to tell me to watch a prison server, I actually wouldn't know which one to watch. The other thing I want to make mention of is your MCPE factions. I'm going to give you an idea here. This almost looks like this, almost looks like this. Only because what's taking up a lot of the rooms is you got this green bar right here, the Minecraft, and I understand branding, but you got this green bar here, the Minecraft thing, the Cosmic Faction thing, and everything else that's in the background is just hidden behind all this extra stuff. We are already to assume that we're watching something that has to do with Minecraft due to the pictures that are behind it. So saying Minecraft Pocket, putting the Minecraft Pocket Edition brand at the top of it, almost seems redundant, because yeah, it's Minecraft. We'd expect it. So I would try to switch up the thumbnails a little bit more, make them a little bit more unique. Like this one's interesting, but I can tell that you're playing this on your phone, because this one actually is lacking of the thumbnail. So you didn't adhere to the same type of like structure that you had on everything else, because this one's completely different. The next thing I want to make mention is Skyblock. The next thing I want to make mention of is I like your titles. They're very catchy, they're very big and bold, but buying legendary books, Minecraft PE, Skyblock Factions, Minecraft PE, Skyblock, back into it. I'm not sure if, like, some of them are good, some of them aren't that great. You're really relying a lot on the capitalizing every single letter, and not necessarily it's going to get you the exact response you want to get. Hey Frost, I'm with Freedom already, so it's give my spot to someone else. Have a great day. All right, no problem there, Brawley Sephiroth. I hope you have a fantastic day. But I believe I've ran into that guy at a convention at one point in time. I'm almost certain. I go to a lot of conventions out here, so I feel like I ran into him at some point in time. Just don't know when. Just give me a second. I just want to. My curiosity, because he says he lives not too far away from here. I'm just see if I got a face to go with it. Do I has face to go with? Sorry, just give me a second. Every time when someone goes, oh, I'm in the same place, I usually know. They like, oh, do you have your Facebook attached? Ooh, that's gonna, okay, that doesn't work. Okay, that ain't good. Well, you know what's interesting? I think I used to work with him. All right. You in Buffalo? You're in Albany. That's crazy. Everyone lives so close together, and it's such a small world. But New York's surprisingly a very big little place. So let's take a look at your most recent video, which is you're buying legendary books, Minecraft PE. Now, I thought you mainly craft most of your stuff. Mm. All right, so I definitely don't recommend intros. This is one of my pet peeves is intros. A lot of channels nowadays, little ones, like to use intros because they're like, well, there's bigger channels that use intros, and yes, of course, those bigger channels have been using those intros forever, and they have millions of subscribers. But we don't. As small channels have to gain the attention of someone who's trying to watch your channel as a beginner. The last thing you want to do is hit them in the face with a loud song and flash your channel name all over the screen. That's not going to keep me there. That's actually going to annoy me. Nothing worse than watching a tutorial video with an intro in front of it. Nothing worse than watching gaming videos with an intro in front of it. This is going to be, it's less reflected on you as a creator and more reflected on what you kind of expect us to do. And you don't want that to be the situation. When a person's watching your channel, you got 10 seconds to grab their attention and make them want to watch your channel. So what you do is you put an exciting moment at the beginning of the video, or like something funny or something that would grab a person's attention to go, wait, I want to watch more of this. So I would stretch that a bit differently. I would probably, if you're really in love with that intro, put it as an outro. So you go, all right, guys, thank you for watching the videos. Subscribe, leave a like, blah, blah, blah. See you later. Then it does your little outro song and goes into your end card. So that would be a smart thing to do, but I wouldn't take that precious 10 seconds away from a person that's new to your channel. I usually start a lot of my videos out with an entertainment type of thing. So I'll find something from the middle of the video and I'll put it in the front. But the other thing I definitely want to make mention of is I'm listening to you. I can tell you're using a plug-in microphone, sort of like a regular, like just a little microphone. There's a couple issues behind what I'm hearing. Is one, you're hard to hear, and two, there's not really much in the way of entertainment here. It's hard to follow exactly what you're trying to say because I'm not hearing any sound really too much. Not that that's entirely a bad thing, but I'm hearing more of you clicking on things than the game making noise. The next thing I want to make mention of is, I guess it's just a matter of keeping that energy from the beginning. We're about halfway through right now, and you're so soft-spoken. It's one thing. Your energy is just not there. So again, people are planning on watching you play this game. Try to give them a reason to watch you play this game. It's just all a matter about excitement, energy. The energy has got to be there. That's what people come here for. Next thing, I want to pause here. Next thing I want to do. Start doing intros like a week ago. Well, stop. Use the phone mic. That's what I was figuring. I can hear every finger tap you do. Next thing, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. But the next thing I want to make mention of is not only do you have no tags, you don't have a description. That actually severely affects your metadata. Not only that, the amount of characters you use in your title affects your metadata as well. So you got Minecraft Pocket Edition 1.2.11. I'm not exactly sure if people are actually looking that up specifically. So that's probably not 100% thing you should probably be putting into your title. Next thing I want to make mention of is without a description and tags, your video is kind of blind to YouTube. So what you should be doing with your tags is targeting your video, targeting the tags to be more towards your video, what you're doing in a video. Right now, I mean, you're missing on the biggest one, buying legendary books in Minecraft Pocket Edition. And that would have been one big tag. When you're tagging your channel, always use big tags. Don't use teeny tiny tags, because teeny tiny tags don't get you any response. So people like putting like individual words like the word "and" as a tag, and I could definitely tell you "and the" and all those wonderful ones like gaming, let's play, and all those other ones, they don't get you the response you want to get because so many people already do them. You have to have original tags for your videos, for your channel. Even if it's a live stream, no matter what, always have tags for your channel. The next thing I want to say, without a description of this video, there's nothing here telling us exactly what's going to be going on with this in this video. If someone were to somehow manage to stumble across this in a search engine, what you're going to run into is, without the description, no one's going to even actually know what this video is even about. So I'll give you an example. When someone's typing in, shoot, I don't know, squirrel. Yeah, let's type in that, squirrel. If someone were to type in squirrel, look at that little chipmunk. That's a chipmunk. That's not a squirrel. I know. But see right here, you got an eastern gray squirrel eating birdseed. Then you can go down, want to see where I sit, work, record, edit, and stream. Welcome to my long-awaited studio tour. Buy games legally and securely. Don't know exactly why they say that, but this one, videos, movies, cats to watch, squirrels, Squirrel World videos, products. So that's what's going to pop up next to your videos. When someone searches this, they're going to only see. I hope you guys did enjoy today's videos, and it's not going to give any description of what's going on. Description not going to take you to any place. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Without a description, it just, you're invisible. You're just literally invisible. I don't know why you started not using tags. I don't recommend not using tags. Tags are very important. Tags help your channel a lot. So don't not use tags and don't not use description. Description and tag, very good. Very good metadata, good. Much good, many good. Yes. So I recommend tagging and filling that out, because you're only hurting yourself if you don't. All right? All right. So what you got to work on? Tags, description, actual audio. Your audio work is just sounding a little weak. You need to give that energy in. Work on your thumbnails. I feel like you're attached to your phone, but there are editors for thumbnails for your phone, none of which are coming to my mind at this moment. Work on your about section. Get your social media connected. Get on social media, and maybe do something with your banner to kind of gives us a little better idea of what's going on. But don't make it too the usual Minecraft thing. If you're going to go with the Minecraft option for your banner, don't make it this like the same Minecraft banner I see everywhere else. So try to really work on it. All right. So those are my recommendations. You have a Blue Yeti mic, then use it. Use your Blue Medi bike. Use your Yak Medi bike. Use your Yak Medi bike and use it good. But don't use a phone microphone. They're good if you're like, you have no microphone at all and you need to do an outside thing and you need to talk to a person and do like an interview. I've done interviews with my phone a couple times because the receiver on these aren't too bad, but they're not good for recording, especially if you're using your phone as the gaming device. So just things to think about for the future, and I hope they like. I don't know, money. I mean, I don't know, Eslam. That always happens. We get some people come in here, they don't appreciate good advice, and what's worse is they're just here to be jerks, I guess. So let's keep going. And the only way to fight that, you know how to fight that. Okay. Daniel GTDBS. Daniel GTDBS. Are you here? Guess. Oh, Doodle's back. Daniel, are you here? Are you here? And by the way, dislikes and likes are fine on any video because that just means interaction, and it actually drives people to come even more, which is interesting. Fun fact. Thank you, Eslam. All right, Daniel, you're up on a screen. There you is. There you be. I know you see that. There you is. All right. Let's go to the channel. I'm going to drag this over here just in case. And then I'm going to bring it back over here. See what happens is when I open this up in here. Whoa, it's Daniel. All right. I'm going to pause that for a second. And I know there's going to be an issue with translation, so I'm going to use Google's wonderful translate to English thing because we know how good that is. So don't worry, you are now from here on out you are exonerated from any grammatical issues because I'm using Google Translate right now. So I will not pick on anyone for any like sentence structure issues because that is all Google at this point in time. However, it doesn't necessarily mean if you start doing stuff in English that you will not be exonerated. Okay, so I like the front, but there's a couple issues, and let me tell you what. The first issue, I'm not sure if you noticed this, but whatever type of filter or screen you put over the characters ends right here and right here, and it's visibly noticeable. The other issue is this is so blown out, I think my retinas are burning as I am looking at it, so you might want to tone it down just a little because I can barely read it. Thirdly, the title, your title, is so big, it's actually cut off at the top and bottom, so you want to center that. Money Man, what do you mean? What type of strange things? Haven't been on his streams because tried fixing my sleep schedule, dude. I understand. See these? I've graduated from bags under the eyes to shopping carts. Yeah, it is a very bright. This would light a room. That I would turn it down just a little. Next thing, let's talk about your front page. Well, here's one thing that I'm not sure if you noticed this, but your front page doesn't have your uploads on it. It just has your popular uploads. Not necessarily something you want to just focus on. It's just having your popular uploads. You want your uploads on there because what happens is someone's going to look at these uploads and go, okay, he hasn't uploaded in a month. But if that's not true, why would you only be getting X? You know what I mean? Like, I would put your uploads on the front so we can see that you're actively uploading all the time. I'm always interested in how people get loads of subs, but not many views. I prefer it the other way around. Yeah, I actually have a channel that is the other way around. It's my voice acting channel. I get a bunch of views, but I don't get a lot of subs. But let's take a look at your about section. So get your uploads on the front page, put some individual playlists. That way people can streamline your stuff. Don't just put your popular stuff in the front, and always put your uploads at the top so people can see those. Next thing. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball theories, who always wanted to do what everyone likes. Again, not going to pick on any grammatical things because I'm using Google Translate. I currently go trolling, mainly from Dragon Ball Rage. I try to stop the abuse that there is in the servers, but as I am human, I go from one server at a time. Raffle accounts with good level in Dragon Ball Rage every Sunday. So luck. Smiley face schedule 1 video every 2 days. Ooh, a schedule. I like it. 1 video every 2 days, only if the school gives time, but maximum 3 days. Will you upload other content? Yes, I usually focused on the theories, but it takes me a long time to do them. When I have time to upload a video, you can contact me by, okay, cool. You want to work on another? No problem, Cruzy. I don't even think you made it there. Oh, you did. There you are. As a matter of fact, he asked to be removed, and you just asked to be removed. So we'll update it as we go along. All right. So let's see. My brother's channel, my profile, Roblox. I don't see any social media. So I definitely would say work on that. Get on some sort of social media. Something. Anything helps with advertising yourself. Not only advertising, but being social. That's why they call it a social network. You got to talk to other people. Talking to other people is going to make not only them happy and feel like they're a part of your world, but also gets your foot in their door so they're interested in the things that you do. You want people to be interested in the things you do. Now, people are going, but he has 14,000 subscribers. He does fairly good on getting views. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And what he's been doing doing good even now. So he's not struggling, but I'm giving sort of like a I guess you could call it a facelift. You make it more approachable, aesthetically pleasing, if you would. But just trying to make it more aesthetically pleasing is what I'm trying to get to him, because he's not struggling for the views. But if he were to change this up a bit, he might actually end up dragging in more views. So I definitely want to see uploads on the front page. I definitely want to see well, you already got those. So I want to see individual playlists so people can streamline your stuff. Speaking of which, I'm almost certain you got more than that, because according to what I'm looking at right now, you have 32 videos, but I feel like you have more. Now, you do Dragon Ball theories, which is awesome, because, I mean, who doesn't like themselves a good Dragon Ball theory? I mean, like, I like myself a good Dragon Ball theory. What was it? Who's stronger, Krillin or Tien? Now, it is argued on my end that I believe Krillin is the strongest human currently in DBZ. But that's me. We're not going to get into that debate. But I do like theories. I also like your thumbnails sometimes. Your thumbnails could use a little bit more love. And I say this mainly due to the fact that it's just, they seem like screen captures, but they just don't have... It's just interesting because they're just not catching to the eye. Usually I see a lot of channels using this. This is just your standard background image. You just look for like a starburst or sunburst. That's what you type into Google, and it gives you a return of this and several other different colors you could choose from. And it just seems so basic. And I know you can do better than just basic, because I mean, like, come on, you're really good at what you do. So I kind of want to see like your thumbnails get a little bit of a facelift as well. If you're going to be working on your banner, might as well work on your thumbnails as well. Because I mean, like, obviously you do Dragon Ball stuff. Call it a hunch. But I definitely want to say I would work on that. See, because on your see, this is right here. Noob versus pro, trolling in Dragon Ball Rage. Now, apparently that's a Roblox thing. I'm not big on Roblox. I think I might be a little past it. But this is interesting. Why did that say it 4 times? I don't know. YouTube. We upgraded it. It looks great. No, it doesn't. But the next thing I want to definitely say about your next thing I want to definitely say about your thumbnails is that I'm not sure if I like the UI on it. It kind of like, it looks very clunky. Is there a way you could get rid of the UI, maybe accent and accentuate the characters that are actually being presented in it? Because the UI, I feel like, just distracts me from what I'm trying to look at. Hey, Lime's here. Okay, let's see. So I would honestly, I would recommend making your thumbnails a little bit more pleasing to the eye. As I said, like, I'm not big on Roblox or any of that stuff, so I wouldn't be searching this in the first place. But this kind of looks like something I would see on like your average channel, and I know you're above average as a channel, so I don't know. I feel like you could put more effort into your thumbnails. I really do. Your upload schedule is consistent and awesome, and keep that up. You said 2 to 3 times a week. I'm not seeing a break in that, so good job there. You did 10 good jobs. Miss M. Drizzy, what good? So, let's continue. That's fantastic, but I'd rather watch Good Mythical Morning. Thank you. Was that too... Is that too... Did you force me to watch too... So, quick thing, I'm not sure if you know this, but I can see it physically. You are using a very copywritten image, and I say that because not only is it owned by Toei Animation and Funimation, but this image actually belongs to an individual on DeviantArt. And I'm hoping you either got permission or something from that using it. And you guys might not see it, but I also have this up on a 46-inch TV, and it's no wonder I'm not blind yet. But if you look really carefully, right here is a watermark. and you don't want that to be an issue. The issue you'll run into if you don't have permission to use this type of thing is they could easily do a DMCA takedown on any video and all videos that would include this image, and you don't want that to be the situation. So I would highly recommend finding something that doesn't have, oh, you have the permission. All right, as long as you got that in writing, because you have to have that in writing from the original creator and all that fun stuff, because it's a real pain in the butt. I know this stuff, but I always say careful with these things. Next thing I want to say is, why do you have like 1,000,000,001 commercials? There was 2 commercials at the beginning. There's one here, there's one here, there's one here, there's one here. There's 6 commercials I have to sit through for this 14-minute, 12-minute video. I can definitely say, like, I am curious, what is your average watch time on this video? And I say that because I can say after about the second one I'd see, well, second commercial I'd see, I'd be going bananas. I'd be going bonkers. I'd hate it. I wouldn't want to watch it. There's a YouTuber out there. I used to watch his stuff all the time, and then he started putting a commercial right in the middle of everything, and it drove me crazy because he didn't know when to put in a commercial. It would just be there, and I'm like, I was in the middle of listening to what he said, so he'd be saying, and then we commercial. It's like, okay, that's annoying. So I would keep the commercials, honestly. Like, I know some people are on here trying to make money, but at the same rate, you're also kind of here to entertain. So I would put if you're going to have advertising, put it at the beginning and at the end. Don't interrupt your program. You're not TV, and you don't need to do that. So let's keep going. I also want to make a mention is for those of you who have been asking for me to add to the list when I'm doing the active review, I don't see it. I don't stop and add it. I have a moment where I stop and I add people to the list when I am done reviewing a channel. So usually every 2 channels. So just keep that in mind. I'm not ignoring you, but I am at the same time because I'm trying to help people and focus on trying to complete a review. So just so you know. But I do reviews. Okay, so let's see. Tags. Trolling on Dragon Ball Rage. Trolling on Dragon Ball Rage. Trolling in Dragon Ball Rage. Noob versus Pro. Roblox Dragon Ball Rage. Trolleys Dragon Ball Rage. Some of these are good. Some of these could use a little love, and I believe you could actually put a lot more tags in this. I feel like if there's not enough, you have 500 characters to tag with. What else do you think could fit in this particular video? You're doing Dragon Ball theories, or you're also going trolling in Dragon Ball Rage, bad ending. So there's a couple tags you could have gone with, but I probably would have went with just the solid Roblox and Dragon Ball Rage one, or better yet, Roblox and Noob vs. Pro. I only say that because what you want to do is you want to extend the tag. So trolling in Dragon Ball Rage, Noob versus Pro, Dragon Ball Rage, Noob versus Pro, Roblox, Noob versus Pro, all in the same one. Not obviously not consecutive. Dem Keys, glad you're here. But not in the same one. But I feel like you should be making more tags than what you got here. I know you're not suffering from getting any views, but always keep that in mind that anything you can do to your channel is going to help. Let's see, tags. After so much looking for trolling, I finally find one. Remember on Saturday, I got to go direct. Follow me on my profile so you can play with me. Okay, that's not really a description, honestly. I know this is translated, but I also know that's not really a description of the game or what you're doing in a game. So I would probably extend that a bit more. I want to know more about what the game is actually about. I want to know what it is that I am to expect from this video. That's what the point of the description is. It describes what the video is about. Without a description, again, the likelihood of getting new viewers on it is very hard to do, and it's very hard to bring it in with the thumbnails that you're putting out there too. I'm actually quite surprised with the amount of people you actually get to watch your video. Not saying that it's like, oh, that's impossible. No, it's not impossible. Everyone there is a possibility you have a very good fan following on a different type of platform, but the description isn't filled out. Ad blocker, that's a sin. I don't have that up yet. But I would definitely fill this out. Now, the other thing I'm noticing is YouTuber recommended this to me. Second video, I like music. Is a very nice video. My friend, I added you as a friend. Okay, my name. You got a lot of people talking, but you're not really talking back. Now, I know you got a lot of comments here, but I would definitely talk to them. You're only loving their comments. You're not actually communicating with them. I'm not saying you're going to be able to respond to every single one of these, because I'm noticing there's a lot of people here that are looking at you and talking to you. But I mean, like, I would say if you get, like, I don't know, 100 comments, at least try to hit 25 of those comments. That way people feel like they're appreciated and loved. They want to come back. You want people to feel that way, because you got a lot of comments here, which is awesome, and I love that. That's good to see. It warms their heart too. Kapow, what's up? So try to talk to them a little bit more, and don't just love their comment, like their comment too. No, you just got. I would talk to them. Also, the other thing I want to make mention of, and I say this for small channels too. If people are dropping links to their channel in your comment section, or they're saying, come visit my channel, just delete them. The comments. You don't need that type of toxicity into your comment section, because it distracts people from your channel. You don't want people being redirected to other people's channel who are clearly fishing for viewers from yours. It's just, I guess it's a bad practice. It's a bad game. So I would definitely, I wouldn't recommend it. And that's just for other people. A lot of people go, oh, someone's commented. It's like, and usually the comment something like, hey bro, I checked out your video. It looked pretty good. You should come over and check out mine once in a while, with a little happy face or asterisk or something stupid behind it. But I wouldn't allow those comments in your comment section. It's actually like, I've talked to a lot of YouTubers, big and small, and they find it to be, like, pretty disrespectful, honestly. So I would always be careful with that type of stuff. But other than that, I mean, your channel is not hurting. I can definitely say it's not hurting. But I kind of want to see you give it a little bit of a facelift. I'm pretty sure that people will find it entertaining no matter what, because they're here for your content. But you also want to bring in new people. And that's my recommendation. I definitely hope it helps. As I said, you're not doing terrible, but I mean, there's always ways to improve. No matter how big the channel, no matter how small the channel is, there's always a room for self-improvement. So thank you for allowing us to look at your channel. Now then, I'm going to open up the list one more time. And what are we going to do? We're going to open up the list. I'm going to type in the comment section, not comment section, the little chat box y'all looking at. All that little chat box nonsense right there, that's going to be me. I'm going to be typing in there. So you're going to have to take a look at that, okay? No, but I'm going to be typing in a chat box, open list. When I open the list, those of you who are new, just know you have got to be here in order for me to go over your channel. And second, please don't spam and say me, because it drives me nuts and I will skip over you. Don't do that. I can definitely, I see you fine. I see you fine. Just one's good, because you don't want to bump other people around. Now that when I type in list is open, that's when you go and put in your request for a review. All right. Now that it is clear and put up there before I have typed anything and started taking names, and I'm hoping you guys are listening to me, I will now give this 30-second timer up. Boop. Stop. Restart. List is open. All right. And I forgot to turn on its timer. There we go. All right. Owl Snickers. I remember you. Wheel of Fortune. You want to wait till that time? No problem. Now review. Now, are you sure, Fear? You sure? You're not afraid, are you? Mr. Big. closed. At least getting it in there at the last second. All right, HNIC. All right. All right. You might have a delay, but I'll put you on there. You only missed it by a few seconds. Don't do that. All right. So, boop. All right. All right. All right. And that is the last one. Gosh darn it. There we go. Spinning the wheel. Hands are off the keyboard. HNIC, that's a good way to get yourself off the lift if you keep asking. Drizzle. Drizdazel. There you are. Thank the Lord. I think we need a game show music like I want the Price is Right music, because the Price is Right music, come on. That's classic. Ah, classic. Like a Pepsi. Or a Jolt Cola. Drizdazzle. Boop, boop, boop. All right. It's fun winning a solo. I can definitely say this much. But what is going on your channel? Let's take a look here. You got a lot of different things that you play, which is awesome. That from what I can tell on your front page, you got your uploads, popular uploads, creative playlists. I want to see individual playlists as well, not just created. I want to see a bit of a difference there. Dejan, you fixed it. All right, cool. It's good to hear. Now then, what can we do about your banner? Your banner looks like it belongs in a comic book. I'm being honest. Your banner has this sort of like a comic book type of deal. So I could be expecting that, but the other thing I want to say is it's got this I don't know, how can I put it? It's got this 50s vibe, but I don't know if it actually screams at me, I'm a gaming channel. Of course, I don't even know what your channel is really about. I do like how basic it is, but I think I don't like how basic it is. What could you do to the background of this banner to make it more interesting for me to look at? I need to make like a button whenever I say aesthetically pleasing. It just says aesthetical across the board. But I just want to know what we could do to make this a little bit better. And on top of that, I believe you have enough videos. I believe you have enough videos at this point in time to actually make a channel trailer. So I kind of want to see a channel trailer from you. Keep it underneath 2 minutes, over 30 seconds, and really talk about yourself as much as you possibly can into a little frame of time. That way we can tell you what we're here to expect. Hook us. Give me that hook. Let's see. Hey guys, it's your boy. What do you want from me? Basic or not? Please just tell me. Not complex, not too simple. I'm terrible, I know. I like basic, but I feel like it might be a little too basic. As I said, even if you look at my banner's basic too. Don't get me wrong. I hate new YouTube. Oh, I hate it. I wish I could switch it, but I can't. But even if you look at my banner, it's not exactly basic. I say Frosted Fricks, and you got the frost go across it. It's got this ice bottom backed out. You can see parts of the K and the rest of it underneath the ice. It's actually like I spent time putting this together. It's just make it more iconically, and like it catches the eye. My other channel, my Shinacular channel right here, I actually had the banner made, and I added the text, but I had my own artist here. He drew this for me, but like it's plain, it's simple, but it tells more than what it lets on. So yeah, I guess that's how I'm trying to say. Tell more than what we're here to expect. I know that was nice and confusing. Banners out here. How to Basic. You know, How to Basic just actually released a face reveal video. You're not ready. Let's see. But it's basic. I wouldn't really consider mine too basic. It's not basic. But let's see. Hey, it's your boy, M Drizzy. Now, I definitely want to know, I definitely want to say this much. I can't begin to actually count on my hands how many channels I've gone over that start with, hey, it's your boy. And I say that because everyone does it. I definitely wouldn't use that as, like, the starting of anything you do, because it's just, hey, it's your boy. And it's like, yeah, I guess it is. And it's so, I would say it's overused at this point in time. You weren't ready. You weren't ready? Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Ready. All right. Hey, guys, it's your boy, also known as Mummin. If you guys are wondering what you're going to see on this channel, well, let me tell you. Capital Y, you will be seeing gaming, space vlogs, space pranks, space challenges, and much, much more. So, if you guys want you guys want to, why not subscribe? I don't think that's properly structured. I love you all and stay classy. Upload scheduled Monday to Friday, 1 video a day. I'm going to hold you to that. Saturday and Sunday might be surprise uploads. Ooh, I like surprise uploads. But what do we got here? We have the issue of grammar. Obviously, there's a big one, so I recommend Grammarly. # not sponsored by Grammarly yet. But the next thing I definitely want to say is I kind of want to know a little bit more about you. I do want to know a little bit more about you. What is it that made you want to get into YouTube? What is it that you want to do at your YouTube channel is going to set you apart from everybody else? Okay, so it was a matter of commas missing. And much, much more, period. So, if you guys want to, why not subscribe? That's why commas are your friend. Commas are your friend. And they definitely help you. Let's take a look at your Twitter. It's actually the first channel we've come across that had a Twitter. All right. So, oh yeah, that's right. I'm not logged in anymore. 1 second. So these guys can't see what I'm looking at. All right, you guys good. I can't spell. Uh-oh. Yeah. All right. Uh-oh. Woo! That was a lot of different passwords I have in my brain. All right. So, I do have an issue. I just did a full wipe. So, all of my passwords and everything are gone. So, I have to dig in my head which password it is. Sound like Eddie Murphy? Now, let me tell you. So let's take a look at this. You don't really have a description here. YouTuber 18, subscribe. Do it now! But the other thing is I want to mention your branding doesn't actually remain consistent. You got this going for yourself. You got M Drizzy, but nothing really here saying M Drizzy. It looks like a zoom in of, I want to say, bleachers at a ballpark or a football stadium or an auditorium or something like that. Or it's nothing. But it doesn't really tie me in with your channel. I like that you're reblogging stuff. That's pretty good. But the only time you're posting is when you're posting your own videos, really. And I want to see you go outside of that. I want to see you actually post videos. And, commentary and content and all and lifestyle. This is social media. You update people on what's going on in your life. Like the other day I did a post where I did something dumb. I do dumbs now and then. I did a dumb, and I'm new to whey protein powder. And what I did was I had a cup, and I had the protein cup, and I filled the cup with water first, and then I added the protein powder. Like an idiot. And then I'm like, well, that ain't going anywhere now. Yeah. And then it went everywhere. It was all over the place. It was sticky. So I had my dumb moment, but I made mention of it in my thing, just as a way of communicating. And I ended up getting another person following me on Twitter based on that as well. So we're gonna go to my profile, and I go, be me, new to using whey protein powder, fills bottle with water, then adds powder. My face when I realized my horrible messy mistake. And it's just commentary on my life because I suck. You can change the new YouTube. It won't let me. It won't let me. That is now not an option anymore. See? See this? It's not here anymore. It's not here anymore. I hate it. I hate it so much. Yeah, they won't let me put they like as soon as I got Windows 10, it won't let me. It won't let me. Because Windows 10's so good. But let's see. Hey guys, it's your boy. Okay, we already read that. Your Twitter. So start commentating, start talking about other things, get into memes, and have fun with it. The more you're interactive on there, the more you're using hashtags and whatnot. Just posting your videos is not going to cut it for you. You got to do more. All right. Alright. Playlist. Channels. Playlist. Let's go there. Alright. Good job on the playlist. Not one playlist has just one video in it, so that's pretty good. So keep that up. Okay, so I'm not sure if you noticed this, but you use the same thumbnail a lot. Use the same thumbnail at least 6 times on this initial look, and that ain't a good look either. I see 2 thumbnails that are the same, and the other issue that you're running into is that you are using basic imagery that's from any other type of advertisement for Fortnite. So you're saying you hate life. Hey, same here. Hey, man, it happens. Why do so many people have a problem with the new layout? It's just terrible. It's terrible, Demkeys. I can't look at source code anymore. It's bad. It's really bad. And on top of that, if I need to upload something, I used to be able to just go right here and click upload. It goes, create a video or post. Not an upload. It's not an upload. It's not an upload. So in order to get to my upload, I have to click here, and then go to my creator studio, which is terrible as well. Then find the upload set. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. When I could have just went boop, 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 boop. Done. 3 boops, and we're done. Thumbnails are only for the live streams. Yes, you say this, but you say it like I didn't take that into consideration. All thumbnails should always be different. No matter what, live streams or not, they should always be different. For example, we're going to pull up my channel really quick. That's right, I got to click this, which is dumb. My channel real quick. Look at it. Tell me if you can spot the live stream outside of the timestamp. I'll give you time. I can tell you out of all of these, there are 3 uploads and about 10 live streams. You would not be able to tell because I don't use the same thumbnail every time. This is a live stream, that's 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 a live stream. And you can't tell. They're all different. And you're going to go, well, those are different games. No. VR chat, VR chat, VR chat, VR chat, VR chat. So that's so yeah, there is that. There is that. So don't always put up the same same thumbnails. Because there's just no way to tell us the difference between them. Give me 1 second, guys. The fiance text, so I have to answer. Let's take a look. New shotgun in Fortnite. And that was 2 days ago. But I feel like you're a little late on that one. The new shotgun, I believe, released earlier this week. Last week, I would actually say on Tuesday. So, making a video about a new gun in Fortnite roughly 3 days after it came out is a little late on a draw there. So don't try to. I wouldn't. If you're going to be doing these type of videos, be sure you're on schedule the day of. All right. When I'm back, you're talking about VR chat. Yep. Let's see. Let's fast forward this game. Let's speed things up. Fortnite gameplay. Okay. That was very quiet. How can you make thumbnails? You can use literally anything to make thumbnails, my dude. Paint tool, Psy, Photoshop. You don't need Windows 10 to make thumbnails. You really don't. Maybe I might be. I don't know, Demkeys. I still got like I'm still setting stuff up on my end. I'm still setting stuff up. Like I had Windows 7 for a long time, my dude. You can make thumbnails without Windows 10. Quite a video because I was not note winning in a long time. All right, so here's the issue behind that. Makes the video not that entertaining. You said sorry I was ticked off because I wasn't winning for a while. Well, it's Fortnite, so it's gonna happen. But the other issue that you have is that it's so quiet. Nothing is really being said, and if you're not ready to do a stream, don't. If you're not feeling it, don't. If you're not like, I will never record a video if I'm feeling like poop. I will never record a video if I feel like poop. You don't want that to be, because that's visible. I can see you're miserable. Why would I want to watch a miserable person? Does it make sense? Because I hit a button. You want to entertain people that are around you. You don't want them to feel miserable too. So cheer up when you're doing these type of things, because it's just it reflects. It reflects. And if a person doesn't feel good watching you, then it was a pointless video. Don't use thumbnails. How can you make thumbnails without a computer phone? We'll see what I actually have an answer to that. How can you make thumbnails without a computer phone? What you do is you get creative with drawing and take pictures with a camera. And then find a computer. Let's see. But let's talk about the title. Doesn't really speed up anything in terms of helping me understand what's going on in this. You say, let's speed up things up Fortnite gameplay. And all it is was a fast-forward playthrough of a 20-minute game. Because the bouts, I believe, on Fortnite are 20 minutes unless you are a beast and can kill a lot of people in such a short amount of time. But that's a very, like, if so and so type of thing. I kind of want to see a little bit more interaction there. It's just that since there's none, it doesn't make for an entertaining video. The next thing, tags. You got solo win. Now, do you win in this? Hey, look at that. Woo! Thank you for the subscribbles. But this game, I do my thumbnail on my phone. You can do thumbnails anywhere. I was fast forwarding the game. That's the joke. I know, but the joke kind of falls flat. I guess that's the best thing I could say. Yeah, it kind of falls a little flat. That's all I'm trying to say. Watch the other videos. Don't do this one. Well, I'm going to do this one. And the reason I say that, and a lot of people do this all the time, they always tell me, don't watch this video. I don't like this video. Or don't watch this video because you're scrutinizing it intensively. Well, here's something you got to know. All your videos should be held up to the same, level as each other. If one video you know is bad, and your other video you feel is better, the one beforehand, this video wasn't kept to the same, code of conduct, I say, if you want to use it, as the video prior. To give you an example, I will never release a video without a thumbnail, and today something happened where my video got released without one of my thumbnails, even though I had it set to private. I set it to private, it went public instead, and it released without a thumbnail. Guess what I did to that video? I privated it so no one could find it again. I took the L on that video on the initial release because something happened, but I'm not going to re-upload it. But I'm also not going to sit there and go, well, I guess it just doesn't have a thumbnail. That's not how I do my YouTube stuff. So I make sure I adhere to my same code every time. I keep everything consistent. Consistency is found through all my videos. You will never find a video on my channel without a thumbnail. And again, I got really ticked off this morning when I woke up and I saw that. Well, I woke up and I was at work and I looked down and I'm getting comments on a video that should be private. So I'm like, oh, that doesn't even have a thumbnail. So why is that happening? So that was something I had to deal with. I really needed that day's video and the time was cutting short. Best thing you could do is either one, not put it up, or two, probably plan better. The one thing you don't want to do on YouTube is just throw up whatever. I never recommend doing that. Put some effort into your videos. Taking a Fortnite gameplay where you barely talk and speed it up doesn't exactly make for good entertainment. And that doesn't just go for Fortnite. It goes for any type of thing. Speeding up things can be comical in ways, but if it's 7 minutes of a fast forward, you're like, oh my God, I can't even tell you what's going on. So that's what I'm trying to get at. It's there's right times and wrong times to speed things up. Well, you can use it in a comical sense, but in this case, the comedy fell short after 30 seconds. Because that's I would say that would be probably about the amount of time I'd want to speed up anything. If anything, I wouldn't even want to do it that fast. Just with work stuff, and I'm trying to guess. I know I can't. Yeah, I know. I get it. I get it, dude. Work is a pain in the butt. It totally is. It downright sucks. But it's something we all have to deal with. Let's see. Excuse me. Tags. You just use Fortnite as a tag off the bat. You want your strongest tags at the beginning. You go Fortnite Battle Royale funny moments, Fortnite Battle Royale, Fortnite. So let me tell you also this for tags. Fortnite Battle Royale and Battle Royale Fortnite is the same tag. It's the same tag. You just rearrange the words. You don't need to do that because they're all located in the same tag. Fortnite Gameplay Battle Royale. The only thing I'm not seeing on here is anything really saying Fortnite sped up, Fortnite and fast forward, something along that line. Some sort of tag that would be more specifically designed to this video. Not only that, when you were fast forwarding, there was nothing in that fast forward to really get us a good idea. I would put music in there, something to keep the mind entertained. Let's see. As far as description goes, yeah, see, these are your actual video tags. Solo win, Fortnite Battle Royale, Fortnite gameplay, Fortnite Battle Royale, gameplay, Fortnite win. You can imagine with such basic tags like that, they are not going to give you the response that you need. Because there's so many other people that are already using those tags. You want your tags to be specific. So, as far as description goes, let's speed things up. Hope you guys enjoy the video. You need to not smash it. Okay, so you need a description. You don't really have one. I cut it off there because it's one of those, please like my videos, please subscribe and stuff like that. Comment. And I feel that That is not enough information. Your first 100 characters in your description are going to be the ones seen for anyone that's searching for videos, period. So what they're going to see if someone were to search this video is, let's speed things up, Fortnite gameplay. It's essentially the repeat of what your title says. Then it would say right after it, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and if you need, why not? And if you need, why not, smash that like, and it would probably stop about there. So you need to fill out your description a lot more. You need to fill out your tags a lot more. You need to not put up things that you're not proud of and you're just rushing out. If I cannot put up a video that day because either one, I'm not satisfied with the video, or two, I'm not going to make the deadline, I will choose not to make the deadline. I'd rather put out quality than something that's not going to be so great. So just keep that in mind. A lot of people suffer from the pressure of having to put things out. But if you're going to be struggling like that, I would plan ahead and find a day where you're not going to be so encumbered with work, and then do all of your YouTube stuff that day. So that's just something I want to tell everybody else. All right? All right. What's up, baller? So I'm going to reset this just in case. This is going to be my last spin for tonight. It's going to be my last spin for tonight. Now, let me tell you guys, Eddie, I'll put you on there because you've been patient. Okay, so it's going to be my last spin for tonight. The one thing I'm definitely going to say is, so you know, I do channel reviews as well. You'll notice that in this wonderful little description here, there are 2 channels. I do these on MGN, which is the sister channel for Freedom. It's mostly gaming content and stuff that they put up on there. And I do these every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Wednesday or Thursday, I'm usually here on my own channel doing a channel review at about 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, depending if I'm not working or been called into work or anything else that comes up, but there's always going to be content there. I do ask if you're going to be going over to my channel to if you're going to subscribe to it, don't subscribe to it just because I'm going to be doing a review for your channel. But subscribe to it because you like the content that I create, because I spend hours on the content that I make. So that's my only request. All right? All right. So don't get it twisted that I'm asking for subscribes. Because I'm not. That didn't do anything. Let's spin it. And also keep in mind, stick around, because a lot of times during the end of the stream, a lot of people that are here aren't here anymore. So hang around. All right. Techno Trend, are you here? I would say you're technically still partnered. Techno. So as I said, stick around. I don't know if Techno's here, so I'm going to start the timer because it's up on the screen. Techno? Bah. You got 30 seconds, my dude. In the meantime, I will serenade you. La. Well, Techno, you have lost your space on a wheel. Respinning the wheel. Mr. Pig, are you still here? Mr. Pigglesworth. Good old Mr. Pigglesworth. Mr. Pig, are you still here? Sir, I need to know if you are still here. Mr. Pig. Mr. Pig, are you still here? All right. So we're going to see if it pops up on here. All right, it's there. So we reset it. No problem, M. Drizzy. Start the timer. Mr. Pig. Mr. Pig. Are you still here, Mr. Pig? Mr. Pig is not here. And if he was here, he'd be saying something. Because he's Mr. Pig. Mr. Pig. Mr. Pig. Mr. Pig. Mr. Pig. All right. Well, that's 2 in a row. Wow. That's my only rule is you gotta be here. You gotta be here when I'm doing reviews. All right, we're respinning. Fear Gaming. Are you still here? Are you still here? Wow, he called it in the chat and he didn't even know. He doesn't even know yet. He said before he didn't see this yet. He goes, "Oh man, I actually might get a review today." And his name just got picked when he said that. Hey, Smooth. He doesn't know. He's gonna be like, "What? What?" Woo! Okay, and we're back. All right. Yikes. So first thing I want to make mention is your title, your banner is impossible to see. I can't make it out. I'm being honest. It looks like it says Fear. It's really hard to see because it's emphasizing on a lot of weird caricatures, and the last one looks like it says gang for some reason. Is it more like gank? Like there's like 4 eyes in a row, and I'm not exactly sure why. Like, do you see why? Like I believe you need a different font. Also, red on red is probably not the best way to go because it's hard to see. Very invisible to the average eye. Next thing I want to make mention of is I like it. You got your uploads on your front page, which is nice. Recent activities, just so you know, your recent activities and your uploads are the same thing, except your recent activities also shows your like videos, so be very careful with that, as you do not want people to be misdirected from your channel. So what happens is if you like a video, it's going to pop up on there. By the way, you didn't like this channel, review stream yet, but if you like a video or anything like that, it'll pop up in your recent activities and accidentally direct people away from the video, your channel. You don't want that happening, so I would get rid of the recent activities thing. Next, I would say you got your popular uploads. Also put some individual playlists, create playlists on your front page. I want to see more. Next thing, about. Let's go to the about. Fear Gaming is a channel based on dramatic dream of keeping all old COD alive, and zombies are dope. Well, that's good. What are you yelling? I'm not yelling. But fear, buddy. I feel like you, 1, need to restructure the sentence, and 2, need to talk a little bit more about your channel. What is it that you do? What is your upload schedule? Why did you start making this as your thing? What type of content are we here to experience? And why didn't you set this to 2? Actually, no, that is your Twitter. I wouldn't be able to tell because you got your PayPal in the front of it. So what I want to say is switch your Twitter with your PayPal and make sure your social media link is readily accessible for people visiting your channel. Next, I want to say is fill this out a lot more. There's nothing here telling us about you. Let's go to your Twitter. Also, to fix this little Earth symbol, this is for everybody out there. Everybody out there. It said me 50. How to fix the little Twitter bird right here. How to get it is you want this. How to get this is what you do. Here's the thing you do is you copy this down your URL, but drop the S. So just copy http://twitter.com/your username, and that will actually help fix the little Twitter bird. Next, don't just put your own videos up there. You need to communicate. That is why Twitter is a social network. It is for social communication. Talk with other people. You have got to talk, my man. By sitting so lonely and quiet here, it makes your channel just not so poppy and makes you less of a personable person. You need to talk. And also, don't forget to connect your YouTube channel to here. Next, I like how you kept this consistent, but again, now that you see it bigger and also more pixelated, it says, Fear Gang! I'm not exactly sure what it says. I'm being honest. So I would definitely use your Twitter a lot more than you have been. You uploaded stuff here about 10 hours ago, which is great, but this is not even uploaded. This was directly uploaded from YouTube by everything that you do on YouTube. So every upload you do, it gets put up here on Twitter. But you don't want YouTube putting your stuff up there because they're more interested in putting their own commentary on it. But the issue also comes to forth because the more ads they generate, the more information that keeps wanting to come to them. But the other issue that you run into is that you need to write your own description. All right. I say that because you need more specific keywords in your Twitter feed to be searched more often. So you want to look at like trends on Twitter. Let's go to your playlist. All right, you have playlists. You got different things, edit, music of fear gaming, zombie edits, BO2 edits. All right. How can you get a check mark next to your YouTube channel name? It's a good question. You need 100,000 subscribers. Let's take a look at your videos. So, you need to work on your thumbnails a lot more. All your thumbnails are kind of basic, almost look a little bit the same. Also be very, 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 very cautious of using AMVs because they are heavily copywritten. Not only is the anime that you're using owned by the studio creators and whatever other production company that goes behind it, the music that you use behind that is also owned by other creators and production companies. So you're like compounding copyright on those. So always be careful with AMVs. People think they're transformative, but they are not. They are not transformative. They don't fall underneath any Fair Use Act at all. So be careful with that. The next thing I want to say, again, thumbnails. Your thumbnails need love because they need to change up a bit more. They don't really stick out and they don't exactly tell me exactly what I'm about to look at. This one thumbnail down here says secrets, but what? The other one, don't give up, featuring Yay. Not sure what Yay is, but all I know is I'm going to go Fear Bumpy Strikes Back. See, this one seems to be like the only thumbnail that you've actually put a little effort in. You don't want just regular screen caps. And this is from The Killing Joke, I believe. Now, I'm turning it down because there is a big chance that most of the music that's being used right now is heavily copywritten. Now, these are pretty good edits, but I feel like most of your edits are really blown out. They're hard to see. For some reason, your light balance is just not there. Next thing, your tags are all one tag. It's just one huge tag. Like, this tag goes on for days. I don't even know what it says. I don't have vidIQ, like, fancy, but this tag goes on for days. BO, Black Ops 2 montage, Black Ops 2 edit, Elgato, PC, Zombies, PS4 clips, Black Ops, blah, 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 blah. You need to have separate tags, but you need to have them long, not one big conjumbled long tag. I'm not sure what happened there, but the tag in this particular case is not searchable and does not exist. There probably is. There was a Twitch channel who did an experiment on that money where it was just literally watching paint dry, and it got a bunch of views, which was dumb. Witness the triumphant return of one of fear's greatest. Yep, none. Witness the triumphant return of one of fear's greatest. Yep, none other than the fear bumpy clips of the week. If you want to know how to submit yours, Humumi, my name's Taco PSN. So first off, you did the ATM machine of Hit Me Up. You said hit me up, me up. My name's Taco. It's ATM is automated teller machine. And a lot of people go ATM machine. You said machine twice, so you don't need to say hit me up, hit me up. But the next thing I want to say is there's no description really. The description's there, but it doesn't exactly tell us what this video is about. Triumphant return of one of fear's greatest. Yep, none other than Fear Bumpy. That doesn't quite make sense. Said out loud or in my head. So probably need to work on the description a bit more. Work on your tags a lot more. I like the descriptions filled out, but you also have other people's channels in there, which aren't too bad. But you don't have your social media linked in there. You got people talking to you, and you only talk back to one. So I would probably definitely work on being very careful with the music you're using, because most likely it's copywritten. Be careful with your tags, because there currently is only one, and it's a mile long. That won't be searched by YouTube. You need to fill out your descriptions. You need to work on your tags. You need to work on your thumbnails. You need to work on your upload schedules. Okay, so I'm not gonna get you there. Well, no, it's not okay. Okay, here's why. Because this past week you uploaded 7 times. The week before you uploaded once. The week before that you uploaded 3 times. The week before that, well, the month before that, you uploaded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. So roughly twice a week. So I'm not sure what your upload schedule is, because it's not defined anywhere. Fill out your about section. Work on your banner. There's a lot of things you need to work on, and be very careful with the music and visuals you're using, as most of them are copywritten. They want to stare at that human being. What if there was a stream of someone watching paint dry while watching another person watching paint dry? It'd be like dryception. So I would work on all of that, my dude. I definitely would work on that, okay? And I hope that actually helps you out a lot more. You have a bit of a laundry list of things you got to work on. But if you did drop a like on these videos and you did get a review today, this video will be available in your liked section on your channel. Only because all my videos here that I do for channel reviews get unlisted. So you ain't going to see it on Freedom's main page tomorrow. They're all unlisted, so they won't be seen the next day. So in order to see them, you have to like the video, and that way you can go over any of the ideas I've gone over. Watchception. So on that note, I am going to end today's wonderful little stream. I hope you learned something today. Hope you all learned something today. I do these streams every week, 3 times a week. One on Sunday, today, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. One on Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard on MGN. Located in the description right here. Check it out. Pretty cool stuff. And then right below that, I also do it on my own channel every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Well, sorry, every Wednesday or Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. I do ask if you're going to be subscribing to my channel. Don't just do it because you are... don't just do it because I'm reviewing your channel, but do it because you enjoy the content that I create. I thank you guys very much for watching. I'm about to hop over to my own channel and do another live stream where I'm going to be doing funny things in VR chat. So thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you very much for following along. You guys have been great. You guys have been awesome. Have a good night, and game on. The button's over here.